Usually medleys come and then I have to put the lyrics together, you know, but it's two different forms actually. It's either I dream about the song and it comes as a chorus, and then meaning I have to write the verses. So it's two different types of ways of writing songs. So it's kind of complicated, but only I can execute it. I started singing at the age of 10 years, if I remember correctly. I grew up under a Christian home setup. My family's not really that musically inclined, but they had this thing of purchasing DVDs and CDs now and regularly. My dad precisely, he's the music lover. He would buy a lot of DVDs and CDs, and obviously we were forced to listen to those. And I think that birthed the musical person that I am right now, because by listening to that, I actually learned, because as we know that most of us learn by listening and observing. So I think growing up like that, it actually helped me become a better person in terms of being a musical articulator and stuff like that. I have such parents that made us forcefully sing, out of saying, as long as you have a mouth, you can sing. So it's not really about how high you can pitch or how low you can go or how you can rave your voice. As long as you have a mouth, you can sing. So my parents made me sing at church, and up until years went by, that's when we discovered that no, this guy can sing. So yeah, but it wasn't really a big deal to them. They just knew that I could sing. So yeah, I started singing at church. They made me sing with choirs. They made me sing with a lot of people. And at times I felt annoyed because I felt there was no growth with what I was doing. So, and then I decided to join a certain group back then that was called Gem in Christ. That is where I actually learned a lot of articulation, like in perfecting how you pronounce words, how you articulate words, your stage presence, etc., etc. So I joined the group then, and I got to meet a lot of individuals who had different characters, different characters, and you know, having to have different characters, you need to know how to work with people. So that taught me a lot. It taught me how to respond to people, the critics. It taught me how to listen to people and how to take advice and how to handle myself as an artist. So it was a very good experience from birth to where I started knowing musicians and working with them and stuff like that. I recently went solo as an artist. I started in February 2016. It was a beautiful, bittersweet, exciting, painful journey when I started, because you know, in the music industry you need to know people. Before you get into a certain industry, you need to know the people around that circle and try and get help and trying to accomplish what you want to accomplish in that section. So it was a painful, I won't lie, it was a very exciting yet painful journey, because you know, there are a lot of ups and downs. Trust me, there will be a lot of disagreements, but at the end of the day, the bigger picture is seen and you accomplish what you guys need to accomplish. Exciting times. As I had said, I started off with my launch in February. So now, because of now the high demand of Tshegofatso Kwadiba, we've taken the decision to have a live recording dated for the 24th of February 2018. It's exciting. I'm nervous. I've never done a live recording, a solo live recording. So I'm entirely nervous. I don't know how people are gonna respond to the art product, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. A lot of people know me to be a perfectionist, so it's gonna be a bar raised in the music industry. So it's exciting and it's nerve-wracking.
I was on Matthew Matseta's ward at the time. He had asked people, who do you think is one of the guys who are going to make it in the future? And I saw your name a couple of times for writing Tshegofatso Kwadiba. I mean, a lot of people.
Yeah.
What makes you tick from the rest of the people?
I won't say I'm different. The grace of God is different. I'm not more peculiar than others. I'm not gifted than everybody. Yes, I have a voice, but everybody has a voice. But I believe, you know, everything happens for a reason, and everybody has that set and appointed time. So I can't say I'm better than the current musicians or the people who have started long way back in the music industry. I could just say it's the grace of God that has kept me and that has developed me from my shell to where I am. I don't regard myself as a perfect singer. I don't regard myself as a wow. But you know what people, the response people give me is what makes me even more humble. But I'm grateful to God for trusting me to bless His people. So I think I'm taking it that way, as I am a blessing to people, as my name says, Tshegofatso. So yeah.